My name is Yessenia Vargas. I am the team captain for the women's soccer team here at MPC. I'm also the president of the Cultural Diversity Awareness Club, and I'm the secretary for the NAMI Club, which is the National Alliance for Mental Illness, and I'm also an at-large rep for the SGA, the Student Government Association.
Yes. I'm Tyanna Lindsey. I am the SGA president, one of the cheer captains, and a residential assistant in the dorms.
Can you tell us about your connection to MPC and when did your journey begin here?
I'd say my journey began when I was a senior in high school. My coach started pushing me to look for schools because I didn't really have like a set to where I was gonna do where I was gonna go or what I was gonna do. So I started looking through colleges, and I noticed that I had a message from former Coach Tello, and that's really where it began. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for soccer. So thanks to soccer for being recruited here. Yeah.
Okay. 11th grade of high school. They have a technical program that you can do through the high school for college. So that's kind of where I started, and my mom graduated from here. So she kind of pushed me to go to MPC.
What do you think sets MPC apart from other campuses?
I think since the community is so small, everyone's really close to each other, and everyone really has like a relationship built. So it's not like strangers. Everyone's like family here. So I think that's what sets it apart.
Yeah, I would add on to that, like everybody, it's so small that you literally get to know everybody, and it's like all the events, we all come together and get to know each other better, and whenever you get close with everybody on campus, it kind of makes it feel like more like home.
Yeah,
to be here.
For sure.
Can you guys, we do this little exercise sometimes, can y'all describe MPC in 2 or 3 words?
I'd say supportive, simply because there's support everywhere. Anywhere you reach out for help, there's someone there to help you. I'd say supportive and peaceful. There's really not much that goes on, like bad, I'd say. Outside the environment, I like the nature setting, so it's really peaceful for me too.
Oh, that's true. I would say it's very welcoming. Yeah. We're always open arms to anybody that comes here, and everybody gets to know each other and get close. And I would say memorable, because we do make a ton of memories here with our friends, and home, because it makes us feel more at home whenever we have all of our friends that feel like family.
So what is it like being a student here?
I think it's fun, especially if, like myself, I chose to involve myself a lot with the campus. So, I have fun because I get to talk to different people and get to know different people. So I think it's fun.
It's busy.
Yeah.
I'm kind of all over the place because of everything that I'm involved in, but it's also rewarding because it opens up a lot of opportunities for me. So I feel like MPC has a lot of things to offer for us, like scholarships and just opportunities to travel in general. So.
Have you guys, what changes have y'all witnessed from your time being here? Have y'all witnessed any changes?
Yes, now we have a clinic, so I really like that change. And then I'm in the soccer team, so I got to experience also the change. We got a new coach recently and love him, but yeah.
Yeah, soccer got added last year, so that was a change that I saw. I came during COVID, so I'm starting to see the campus go back to normal now, and one of the first things I did as part of SGA was get the game room open back up. So our game room is no longer a storage room, and it's now a game room for us. So that's definitely something I've seen changed.
Do y'all know anything about the beginning of the college? Can y'all tell us anything about the beginnings of the college?
I know that the Commons didn't used to be there. I remember coming up here with my mom whenever she went here, and it was more just this building because I remember eating lunch downstairs, but the Commons wasn't here. I think they've expanded on the gym too since my mom graduated from here. Those are 2 things, yeah.
Other than just knowing that the Commons was built and wasn't there before, it's really pretty much.
Yeah.
What do y'all hope for students in the future, for MPC students for the future? What do y'all think should happen?
I hope that they go through with the 25-year plan. I feel like that's going to be really beneficial for the students. Athletics are a big deal on campus, and I think that once the campus expands more and there's allowed to be like a volleyball team and like football or a track team and stuff like that, I think that'll be beneficial for students because we have a lot of students on campus that are athletes, so I feel like that would draw a lot more people here.
Yeah, I think as athletics expands, we're gonna have like more participation, more students wanting to come here. So athletics.
No, and housing.
So this is the fun part. Do you guys have any funny stories or any interesting stories you'd like to share from your time here?
Well, the basketball games are usually really fun to be at, especially like the baseball.
Yeah, especially if baseball comes. It's super hype whenever they come, or Knox.
Like these past couple of games, the soccer players, they've pulled up to the basketball games shirtless, but like each one had a Nighthawk, like the letter. It was fun.
They painted themselves.
Yeah, and also like the soccer team, I remember in our away game, we were doing karaoke on the bus, and it was fun. It was really fun. Like I got to perform in front of my team. I was waiting for this moment.
Yeah.
What song did you sing?
King for a Day by Pierce the Bell. Yeah.
Good music, good music. No, I think mine's more of just good memories with being in the gym because of cheer. Knox hit the gritty a few times across the court, so everybody thought that was funny. Knox can dance. I don't know. Nothing else out of that. I mean, I know there's a ton of things that have probably made me laugh on campus. I just can't think of anything.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to add?
Come to MPC.
Go Nighthawks. Happy to be here.
Is there anyone in particular that has had an impact on you that you feel like was really like powerful for you?
I want to say Miss Carol. I love her. She's really inspiring. She's kind of made me choose to switch from psychology to social work because I just felt like social work's better for me. And yeah, I love Miss Carol.
Yeah, my SGA advisors and Samantha Christian, she was the reason that I changed my major from nursing to psychology, was just because I had her class and like it was incredible. I love the way that she taught and it made me like fall in love with it. And then my advisors, they've just been super supportive through everything. They always make sure I have everything that I need and know what I'm doing. They're very helpful. Yeah. It's beneficial.
And the coaches, like our new coach, Coach Diego, he's class. And Coach Rich, I love him too.
Good AD.
Yes, he's great. Yeah.
I've got one too. So do both of you live in the dorm?
Yes.
Maybe talk about what dorm life is kind of like. So in our interviews so far, we've only talked to people who have been here, like staff and faculty, but you guys are can offer the first perspective because we've never had that before, right? It's a newer thing for the college. So what's it like to live on campus here and experience NPC nightlife?
I think it's beneficial in the way that we can wake up last minute and just walk to our classes and still be on time. Being an RA, I kind of just have a lot of responsibilities. Like I work desk and host events, so I get to see people in the dorms come together and have fun at those events. But we also partnered with Hawk's Food Pantry, and they stock our cabinets for us over there, so that helps the residents. But I think everybody in the dorms, we all kind of get close because we see each other in the hallways a lot. So it's kind of like our own little dorm family over there. So we'll see each other out in public, and we're like, hey, like, I had to do a speech for the UAM partnership, and all of the athletes and stuff were there. And I was like, well, I'm comfortable because I know everyone in the room because you all live with me. But
it's like, I know you. We live in the same building. It's fun, especially if you like get bored. You can just walk to someone else's room.
Yeah,
and
you're right next door.
What's up? Yeah, it's fun.
And then, of course, I know you're from Texas.
Yes.
Where are you from originally?
Hot Springs, Arkansas. Born and raised.
So, what's it been like to really kind of grow and call this place home? And then I guess I'll ask you a different question since you're local.
I know at first I was really nervous and scared because I didn't know anyone, but and it showed how welcoming everyone here at MPC is because I mean now I'm here, But yeah, in the beginning, I was like really nervous, but everyone here showed that they're nice and very open arms. So yeah.
Quick friendships.
Yeah, I've made good friendships.
Yeah, we met last year and we're still like this now.
Yeah, I've met I've met my best friends, I think, here. So I don't regret it at all. I think it was necessary. It was a very much needed change. Yeah.
Okay.
And then, of course, for you, with it being close to home, you know, what was it that maybe inspired you to, you know, come here for your education? And obviously with the leadership roles that you have, what's it like to give back to the community that you've always called home?
Doing the classes in high school for college kind of got me a feel of MPC, because we would have little breaks where like we would be done with class, but we weren't going back to school yet, so we could come to the Commons and get like a coffee or something. So I got a feel of the campus and I was like, you know what, I kind of want to come here. My mom had already been pushing me to come, so I was like, let's try it. And my first year here, I loved it. That was whenever I became a part of SGA, and I've slowly worked my way up to the highest role of it. And it's really beneficial. Like, I've made a lot of friends. I've met a lot of the staff and faculty on campus, so it's never awkward for me on campus because I feel like I know everyone. So it's like just a bunch of friends.